What is up, YouTube? And today marks the start of week 2 of the Carrot Exchange, which is an event where you basically spend energy to get these golden and regular carrots. And the golden ones are the really good ones because you can get really good rewards. For example, this week we get a random 5-star light unit, excluding Successor Teiyu. On week 4 we get a random dark unit. And last week we got a 5-star artifact and a 5-star hero selector. And week 3 you get a ton of good gear, I believe. Yeah, you get really good gear here. And also I think on week 4 you get a limited selector as well. You get a limited artifact selector and a limited hero selector. So a lot of good things to come. Things that have already been here last week were very nice, but this week we have the random light hero ticket, and because of that we have this tier list for you guys. And you're gonna see that, we separated these characters into the S tier, A tier, B tier, and not available for the characters that you obviously cannot get. So these characters, whatever you summon or whatever you get from it, you can kind of see how your character will be in the current meta, mostly for PvP because ML 5 stars aren't really used in PvE. I think the 4 best characters here are New Moon Luna, and then we have 3 knights, which is kind of funny: ML Ilyanov, ML Tywin, and ML Senya. And basically just very strong utility characters. They'll never be like the main damage dealing carry, but they have a lot of setup or protection for your characters, right? New Moon Luna, probably the best opener in the game alongside ML Politis. Then you have, ML Ilyanov, very good at making your team unkillable. Mrs. Tywin, a lot of cleansing for your team, very good defense break and stun. And Dragon Bride Senya, very good at protecting your backline character while also dishing out a ton of damage. We also have these A tier characters, not as frequently used in the meta, but still very strong nonetheless in their certain niches or wherever you can pick them. For example, Ruel is very good in slow fights where you can revive over and over. Navy Captain Landy is a good anchor character, very good against cleave as well. You have something like Spirit Eye Celine, which can be very good against things that don't have additional damage, because she can revive your team and do a ton of damage. Solitary of the Snow, good against countering those pesky focus characters, right? And Sylvan Sage Vivian is another good example, who just got buffed, is a focus character who gets hard countered by Solitary of the Snow, which is a very good solo carry right now, pairs good with Dragon Bride Senya. So a lot of good characters you can get in the A tier as well. B tier characters, I stopped it at B tier, I didn't go to C tier because ML 5 stars get buffed frequently, so even though you get a B tier character, they can be used in certain team comps and can be very strong. Or if they're not that great, they're most likely going to be getting buffed soon. And what I mean by that is Sage Balance is on, even though he's a B tier character, he's one of the best anti-cleave characters in the game. However, you have to be careful you don't pick him into like New Moon Luna cleave and stuff like that, and anything that can seal him or restrict him. It's because of that he's definitely fallen down. Maid Chloe, even though she's in the B tier overall, she's still very strong if you can pick her in a protect the solo carry comps. If you have like Maid Chloe, Dragon Bride Senya, and like Sylvan Sage Vivian in the back with like Empyrean Ilyanov, that comp is very strong for like arena offense and just protecting her. Another good example could be like Astromancer Elena, very good in cleave compositions. Same with Architect Laika, very good in cleave. Commander Pavel can be good. ML Kairon, if you have really good gear on him, can be very good as well. Even ML Aramintha is a very good opener if you can guarantee that you outspeed the team. So you can see that there's a ton of good units. I don't think any ML 5 star is terrible by design, but there's some that are definitely weaker, and this is why I have this tier list. And you can kind of see whatever you get and where it lands. And just let me know in the comments down below what you guys actually summon. But that's enough chit-chatting. This is a tier list for the ML light characters. Now let's actually summon mine. So I haven't actually bought it yet, and I just farmed 80 gold carrots. So here we go. I would really want ML Ilyanov or ML Senya, to be honest. That would be ideal. The other ones I don't really care about, but most likely we're going to end up getting a dupe because I do have a lot of light characters. And yeah, let's see what we get. So here we go. It's the Shine. I want a knight. I want a knight. I want a knight. I want a knight. Oh, it's a mage. Is it Sylvan Sage Vivian or Sage Ball? Yeah, I called it. So it is Sylvan Sage Vivian. I do get a dupe, so I don't get anything. But, we'll take it because I do believe off of that, if I go to the Galaxy coin shop here, I do have 40 Galaxy coins. So I could buy something like an Abyssal Euphine, which I don't have either. But I think I'm going to hold off on that just because I don't think I have the best gear for her. and I don't think she's that strong in the current meta right now, but she's decent, but not the best. But you know, I did end up getting a dupe, but it did get me to my 40 coins, so I can't complain. If you're newer to the game, very less likely you'll get a dupe. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys get, and hopefully you guys get more lucky than I do and don't get a duplicate character. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys